All right, guys. So we're back with another one. This one, we're actually obviously we're in the middle of the LS swap, but we're working on the fourth pedal hydro e-brake setup that a few of you guys have heard me talk about, and we've been planning it for years now. Honestly, just got kind of sidetracked with just driving and all that. But I actually got some videos from right before actually the VQ started giving me problems of us basically cutting out the floorboard and making room for the fourth pedal and mocking it up and everything like that. So I'm gonna send you guys back then so you guys can get caught up on that, and then we'll pick back up working on running the hydro lines.
I don't have a blade anymore.
Alright, Andrew cut the hole out where we were thinking about mounting the fourth pedal, and there's like this secondary wall in the back, and there's a decent amount of space, so we might not have to go through the second wall to build our box out for the fourth pedal. We might be able to kind of put it in there and be able to fix it and figure out a way to make an arm that'll go across the top of the clutch pedal right here. So that is what we're working with right now. We're gonna probably grab the new fourth pedal down here, one with this Willwood floor mounted pedal and a master cylinder somewhere. But yeah, so we're gonna grab that and see kind of what we're working with.
Well, I don't think that works in the IG.
All right, so here's the current setup. We got obviously the gas, brake, clutch, and now we have our e-brake setup over here. And the next step is obviously we have to order some new bolts, the ones that fit there, because we used the nuts that came with the kit for the master cylinder back there to mount it to it. So we need to do that, and then also we need to create some kind of bar that'll come off of this pedal assembly here and go up and actually, sorry, I'm blocking the light here, and go up and actually touch that clutch bar up here that goes across, that kind of goes up and goes over to the left, and then whenever I push this pedal, it also depresses that pedal so that I can clutch in while I'm handbraking and dump the clutch whenever I'm releasing the handbrake. So that is that's kind of the method here, and that's where we are of day one. I still got to order the hydro lines, and I might have to order basically some extra lines for some extensions, because I think most of the lines that are made for the car obviously are made to just go basically center console. So we are going all the way to the front floorboard area. So that's where we are now, and we'll pick back up whenever we have some more parts and we're back at it. All right, now that you guys are back with us, we had to remove the and so that we can get access to both calibers easily. I can stop pretending like I have a dual caliber setup, and it'll actually be working and not just there for looks. So that's cool. Ooh, might have been a little too low. But first thing, we have to replace the rubber lines on the caliper and just replace those with the stainless steel ones, and then we'll worry about the secondary caliper and running the new hydro lines. So we'll start there. Well, we'll change the plans. The line that goes into the back of the caliper, the bolt did not feel good. So instead of trying to risk removing it and it snapping in there or anything like that, we're actually just going to leave those in there. Stainless in the front's fine, not in the back. I'll live with it. But we'll just go on and move towards the secondary calipers and running the hydro lines and see how that goes. So that's what we'll start doing after he gets the old stuff back together. So that's where we are.
Ooh, it doesn't. There's no collar for it to spin. Okay.
So is it anything in this thing that we need to use?
No, I think I have to thread it in there while I can turn the. Yeah. That goes to
the master.
Master. Yep. Nice little
clips just to mount it, I guess.
Yep. Okay. I'll have to get the right tool tool for this and then spin the hose to get it in there because it doesn't rotate.
Nice.
These do rotate. It would have been nice if this rotated also, but that's okay. Feed that in there with this. So it looks like I gotta do it by hand.
And just spin it.
Yeah, because there's no flux really to this. Almost want to do it with the caliper off. Anybody who's watching this video, highly suggest you do this with the caliper off. You're going to be doing some weird spinning here.
Also, side note, if you have extra calipers on your car, and you're for whatever reason don't have the plumbing hooked up, you should probably put a cap or something on the spot where the line goes on the back. I did not, and there was lots of tire debris and stuff in there, so we may or may not have to rebuild these calipers down the road. So we'll see how everything goes once the lines are in and we get to the point of testing and all that. But yeah, just a tidbit. And GK Tech makes it really easy to figure out how you need to run your lines. Literally, they mark to the caliper, to the T, to the master. It's all literally there for you. So
Size 14.
yep,
Use that built-in torque wrench.
I heard it. Torque to spec.
We're getting past the tire debris right now. That's good.
Now we need the T. Or start another line and then
You know, brake clean that hole out.
2 caliper to the T. We need this one. See, to the caliper, to the T. That's what we need.
Just tire ooze coming out of it. Watch out for your eyes.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Wow, just became really X-rated. Holy crap.
All right.
Here, I got it.
Oh, you got it? All right. Definitely straighten out this thing. It makes it a lot easier to put in. Okay.
All right, so now just working on the passenger side, doing the same thing. It was a 14, right?
14 millimeter.
Get that all threaded into the back of there. And I assume we should run it up and around all this stuff to T here.
I'm gonna try to get the T as far forward as possible, so we've got as much
And
extra
tucked
length
up
as
and not just
possible.
hanging.
That was my torque wrench went off. Okay.
All right, guys. Well, we actually had to run to O'Reilly's and grab some brake union pieces and a oil filter, and we took the Camaro. This thing sounds amazing, but then we'll be back at the house and back on the handbrake. But just a quick, brief intermission. All right, so we are using 2 GK Tech handbrake kits because I've accidentally ordered an extra one a long time ago. So we went to the parts store, like I mentioned, and grabbed the unions because unlike everyone else, instead of going to the center console where your normal handbrake would be, we're going to be going to the the driver's side floorboard through this hole that we have temporarily covered up here. We needed like, I don't know, a couple feet extra of hose, so that's why we went and got those unions to, like I said, use all the extra line that I mistakenly ordered, but thankfully we needed it. So, I mean, at least we're putting those parts to use. So we'll be, already got the lines started at the calipers here. There's the passenger side, and here's the driver's side. And we have it just running up right there, and we're gonna actually tee them in and hopefully figure out some kind of way to kind of mount it either right there or a little bit higher, and then run the line that goes to the master over the top and along here and through the hole we have. So
Okay. That's it out of there.
So right through that nasty hole is where we're gonna run the lines.
God damn, the sun just came out.
It did.
I can't see a thing.
Love it. I can't believe it's literally December 22nd in Missouri, and it's out. It's like 60 degrees.
Everybody says it every year.
Just run that in there.
I think we'll be fine.
You're gonna give it a little bit of an extra,
Oh, we're gonna need all kinds of extra.
so that we can pull out our fourth pedal assembly to service it in the future. So, just idea to make sure we have enough lines so that we don't have to try to bleed it on the floor. That would be not fun.
Nope. No fun.
So now
It's the fact the lines are wrong. There's some stuff on here. Maybe? No,
everything's ran on the passenger side.
Oh, we're not doing that.
No, but we should be able to
here?
run it. Yeah,
Right here?
that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Are there any holes? No.
No, I mean right here and
Back
stuff.
through here. That's fine. In the face. So now.
Eventually pull this really ghetto underglow stuff that I got going on here. It's a mess.
Someday I'll light it up for you.
We'll definitely need it. Dude, we need to put some lights in the engine bay. Why am I thinking? What am I doing? Nighttime?
I don't know.
Popped in at nighttime?
LS is
Be easy to work
Get
on?
scared of the dark too, huh?
Sure, yeah. Leave a night light on.
There's a hole. You can tap into that.
Just gonna run through there, and then alongside this frame rail.
How low your car is. Putting anything anywhere near the bottom of this is like.
It's scary, yeah, I agree. I mean, it doesn't really scrape there. It usually just scrapes my exhaust.
I still.
But we're gonna try to hang my exhaust
I'm gonna
tighter.
Go like this,
Yeah.
and then go like this, and then what?
Well, let's get some zip ties where we are, and then we'll be able to.
All right.
When we don't have to hold it.
All right. Like you go up there, run along. That's your e-brake cable, right?
Yep.
And that still works technically, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And then we need to figure out how to go basically above the diff and through the center
there?
of the subframe, because that's where the piece will be. Plenty.
All right, just enough. So there's some hoses up there.
I'll try to feed it up and around.
Make sure you get as much dirt as possible and everything.
This is the equivalent of car
Tire
flossing.
stuff.
Just tire debris mostly, and probably maybe axle grease from a blown axle. But all right, so most of the line is at least like it's ran to where it needs to be. We just need to go ahead and zip tie it up and then join them all in the back right there. And then we'll figure out how to mount that. I was thinking to use that hole right there. You see what I'm talking about for the T bracket of some kind?
Where this hole?
Yeah.
Sure, we can do that. We'll just do these in a U shape right here,
Yep.
and then put the T bracket there, and then we'll have this one, which is plenty of space, and come up like this. And then
Perfect.
everything's serviceable from right there with the car jacked up. If you somehow blow a line, replace it.
So far, like I said, that's looking good. This is kind of the easy part of the e-brake thing. You guys saw some of the hammering that Andrew had to do whenever we were working on it initially. It was brutal, but definitely clearance that nice. And then, like I said, after the lines, the hard part's going to be figuring out throws and all that stuff, and hopefully trying to get the e-brake to at least engage right at the same time as the clutch, or a little bit before it, or a little bit after. I don't think it has to be exact, but it just has to be before basically the RPMs drop and hit zero and the car tries to stall. So that'll be fun, and that'll be what we have to figure out. But for now, we'll throw some zip ties in this line so that it's not hanging, and then I'll show you guys after we're done how it's ran and how everything is zip tied up. All right, with that being said, the lines are actually all ran and zip tied and all, mounted up. So I'll show you guys what's going on. Start back here, obviously coming from the two calipers, and to make this bracket from the diff brace to hold that T, and then the to the master goes there, goes up, and then down here, and then zip tie to the Ebrake line. Got to cut all those off, and then it goes through here, and then honestly self tappers all the way along here, along that frame rail, and then through that brace, and then right up into the hole, and we'll mount it to the actual Willwood master, and then that'll be basically it for the lines, at least the plumbing. After that, we gotta just do the basically the bracket that will go, or bar, or whatever you want to call it, that'll go from the fourth pedal up to the clutch arm so that it'll depress it. So that'll be the next step of this process. But for now, that's a solid stopping point.